Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, we are going to be testing out the new e.l.f. Camo CC Cream. And also, I ended up getting the new e.l.f. Putty Blush. So today's video is going to be a test and try on of these two products. So without further ado, let's get started. Alright, so I ended up finding these two products at Target when I went with one of my friends. I got this one shade in Fair 150C. It was the only one that was like a light shade that like would kind of match mine, you know, so I just got it because all the other ones were sold out and everybody's been raving about this one on TikTok. So this one, yeah, was the last one. And then the same thing for the Putty Blush. This one was the only one that was like cute-ish. Normally, like, this is more of like a orangey like type of color, but normally what I like tend to go for is like really like red blushes, and I just wanted to broaden my horizons. So let's go ahead and open these up and test them out. Okay, so first things first, I mean, this one, it's kind of ripped, unfortunately, but I mean, you know, it's the packaging. I only paid $15 for this at Target, and I mean, I like the packaging. It's cute, it's shiny, you know, like it draws your attention. So I'm gonna open this one. Ugh. So you can see what it looks like on the inside. Cute. And here we go. So this is what it looks like. It has, you know, regular tube, and then it has like a little pump on the side. So hopefully it comes out and is very handy, that one. So that's the e.l.f. one. And then I'm gonna take out the blush. So this one, it says it's infused with argan oil and vitamin E, so hopefully that's good for the skin. They are both cruelty-free and vegan. That's the new thing. And it says, say hello to the island glow. How cute, huh? And it's lightweight and buildable putty and powder blush, blend seamlessly into the skin, infused with argan oil and vitamin E. This silky smooth buildable formula will give you a flushed finished from within. So alright, so this one's coming out. Looks really cute, the packaging. I love how like shiny it is. Oh, you can see my light, but it's the putty, so I'm gonna open it. That doesn't smell, but that's what it looks like. I hate buying new things because it's like so nice and so pretty, and then you have to go mess it up. Okay, so I have already prepped my face with the e.l.f. Hydro Boosting Drop. So I did this one first. And then I also have already primed my skin with the Poreless Putty Primer from e.l.f. So none of this is sponsored or anything. I am just, you know, affordable type of person. So obviously, like e.l.f., their products have come a really long way, and it's so affordable. Like, not that it's cheap. Like, it's cheap, but, you know, it's still a good brand for a good price. So I already did that. So now let's go ahead and go in with our Camo CC Cream. Alrighty, also PS, I forgot that I did just recently cut my bangs, so it's been like a little hard to get used to. So I'm literally just gonna take a little clip that I stole from my niece and just like swoop the bangs away just to keep them out of the way while I'm trying this. They're like little wispy bangs, so it's not that bad. So I'll just clip them away for today. Cute little look. And also, like, I have a lot of these breakouts going on right now. Unfortunately, there's a lot of things happening with my eyebrows. I'm trying to grow them out, that way I can, you know, reshape them and just figure out what to do with that. I do have this scar right here, so it's been kind of hard for me to be able to, like, you know, match each eyebrow, which I've said in my videos before. But yeah, I'm gonna be curious to see how this Camo CC Cream does. It's supposed to be color correcting, which, I mean, I don't have too much like redness or blotchiness. I'm pretty much a good, you know, all around type of color. It's supposed to be full coverage, so I'm hoping that it'll be full coverage for these. I have a couple blemishes going on, and it's supposed to have a natural finish. And it has collagen, peptide, and niacinamide. And it also has sunscreen, SPF 30. So, all right, let's go. And I have my Real Techniques brush that I'm going to use, but I also like to use my just a regular type of brush to go ahead and put it in. So let's see, I'm going to pump it out on my hand. You see it? I'm always scared. Oh, there it How cute, it looks like a little snowman, a little poopy foundation. Okay, so I know not a lot of people like to use their fingers, but I am notorious for using my fingers for foundation, which is probably not really good, but I will just always just go ahead and blot a little bit on my finger, and then I do little dots everywhere on my skin. And yes, I have washed my hands. My hands are clean, so if you are concerned about, like, you know, bacteria and transfer and stuff, then this technique is not for you. But this is how I normally would put on the foundation, so just make sure that it's everywhere. Just get all the rest of it off. Alrighty, so I'm gonna go in with my foundation brush first. I have this little mirror right here that I'm gonna go ahead and be using, so let's just buff it out. Whoa. All right, so I know we said before that obviously, like, it's not my color, but ooh, a little bit goes a long way. Look at that. All right, it's blending out pretty nicely. I do like cream foundations a lot better. I mean, honestly, it doesn't look too bad. Like, it doesn't look too orangey, maybe right now because of the light, but I look so much better on this side than I do on this side. So now let's go on this side, and don't forget to blend down to your neck and over your lips. Kind of looks a little cakey, but it can be mostly because, like, my face has a lot of texture, so that I'm really used to. So yeah, it's not sitting like very flat, but you know what, a little texture never hurt anybody. It's a little bit too orange for me, but for 15 bucks it's supposed to be like a dupe for one of the It Cosmetics CC cream. I think it's good. I am gonna go in with my Real Techniques beauty blender just to kind of like push it a little bit more into the skin. I mean, it didn't really cover too much. Sorry, I'm gonna get a little bit closer. It didn't really cover too much of my blemishes, but just enough for you, like, if I stood back, you wouldn't know that I had too much going on. You could still kind of see it. Just a little bit, but it's because I have so much texture right here. Like, the camera's not really picking it up, but like in the mirror, it looks a lot smoother. Alrighty, so that is the foundation. I'm gonna go ahead and move on to the putty blush. Okay, so I've never used a putty blush before. Once again, fingers, I guess, are gonna be the only option here. So I'm gonna open it up. It is kind of like that orangey, so I'm like really concerned to see how it's going to transfer onto my face. So here we go. I'm just gonna go in. Ooh! Just use the finger to blend it out. Ooh. You know, like I said, I like using my fingers. Your hands were the first tools that God gave you, so use them. Can you tell the difference? It says it's buildable, so we'll go in. One more. How it looks. It's not very, very pigmented, which I'm okay with. I like that, you know, subtle, that you can make it as dark as you want it to. But right now, like, blush cheeks are so in. Like, people would put blush all over their face, and it's like a new trend and a new thing. Like, when did that happen? So can you tell the difference? This side and this side. A little bit. I do like this one though, because I don't like to be, you know, like to put on blush and then people like, oh yeah, she put on blush. You know, you want it to be really natural. So, oop, my bad. Alrighty, what do you guys think? Sorry, I'm not gonna do too much. Like I said, I'm not like a big blush type of person. I don't want it to be like, whoo, in your face. But I think that it's really subtle, it's really nice. I really do like this color, and it's not too like bright red, but it's not too orange to where it looks like, you know, it doesn't belong on my face. Alrighty guys, so this is how the foundation looks. I think it looks really nice. You know, I didn't have to use a lot. I really only used what, like a pump and a half, which is really good. I wouldn't say it's like full on coverage. It is definitely buildable. I do not obviously want a full coverage look for today just because not going anywhere, probably gonna work out later, so we'll see how it holds up. Right now it's probably about 1 o'clock, so I'm gonna go ahead and check in throughout the day and let you guys know how it's doing, if it, you know, oxidizes and I turn even more orange, or if it just like, you know, starts to cake and crease in certain areas, which yeah, there's ways to prevent that, but you know, if it's a good enough foundation, you shouldn't have to really worry about that. Also, yeah, my skin, like I said, has a lot of texture, so I'm really curious to see like how much this like will start to seep into like my creases of my face. So we'll be back in a couple hours to let you guys know how it holds up. Alrighty guys, here's an updated video. It's about, what time is it? 3 o'clock, so it's been about 2 hours. We've been doing laundry all day, so this is what it looks like. Starts to cake around. Bye guys. Right here, there's still some texture going on. I still think it looks the same. Well, so we'll check in about another hour, and then probably after I work out tonight, and then let you guys know at the end of the day what I thought. Alright guys, I just wanted to hop on here real quick again and do another little update. It's almost 5 o'clock, so it's been another couple of hours. But you can see that obviously like my skin still looks pretty good. It's still kind of like that, you know, it's kind of like orangey, like when you come up to it, like if you come a little bit further, it looks orangey. It may just be because of the sun and just because how my windows make it look. But I don't think it looks that bad. The only thing that I'm concerned about is that obviously like I'm a really oily person. So if you're a really oily person, like it does tend to like crease around right here, like, you know, like where I'm most oily. And then also my eyes, which as you know, I did not primer my eyes today, which obviously I probably should have, knowing that I am a very oily person. But I'm gonna move my bangs a little bit, but you can see how it's starting to build up in my crease. So I'm just gonna rub that away, and the same thing on this side. It's starting to build up in the crease a little bit. Underneath the eye is not as bad, but like you can already see, like I'm just a very oily person, so it does tend to like smear and, you know, go into all the cracks and crevices that I have on my textured skin. But I mean, so far so good. It doesn't look too bad. It's still, you know, doing very good as far as like coverage. I wouldn't say it's like full coverage, only for me, just because I didn't build it up. But I guess if you wanted to build it up, just make sure that you have like, you know, the right products and that you're priming your face and prepping it. That way, you know, you have a nice clean surface and yeah, just a nice surface to be able to lay that foundation over. That way it sticks and so that it doesn't crease and stuff like that. Like I said, I don't really do that. I just like to one and like, you know, be on the go. Like I don't like to wear a whole lot of makeup. I've been really trying to like, you know, lay back and just kind of like feel good about myself, you know, just being natural. But also, you know, sometimes we do need, like how I said, I needed to like cover this up and, you know, like just look really put together. So I'm gonna get ready. We're gonna go to the gym probably for like about an hour, come back, cook, eat and stuff. So then I'll give you guys an update after that and we'll see how it's doing again. All right. Hello everybody. We're doing one last check-in for the day. It's about a little after 8 o'clock right now. We just finished making dinner. We're gonna eat and then head off to bed pretty soon. Maybe watch a movie, who knows. But I wanted to do this last check-in for the end of the night, just to end all be all. I mean, I think that in terms of the foundation and the coverage, that it turned out really well. I went to my parents' house and even my sister was like, oh, like it looks like it really matches you. It doesn't look that bad. Whereas before, like I was thinking like, oh my God, like it's really orange. It's probably not my shade or my color. But to be honest, I think it matched really nicely. They gave me a really nice coverage. Like I said, the only thing that I didn't like you can still see it's starting to crease again on my eyelids. And that's only because, yes, my eyelids are very oily and I didn't prime them and set them probably as well as I should have. But you know what? It was just a lazy day today. And even underneath the eyes, like it creased that one time that I showed you guys, but it really hasn't been too bad ever since I wiped it off. And I'm surprised, like it hasn't really, it's caked a little bit, but you can see, sorry, the lighting's really bad, I'm in the kitchen, but it caked a little bit right here. But I would expect that for wearing it, you know, all day up until 8 o'clock at night. And even like the shininess part, like I don't feel shiny. I worked out. Me and my boyfriend did work out for about an hour, so I don't feel shiny. Like, even my forehead's probably a little bit more shiny because we worked out earlier today, but I mean, everything else kind of looks really nice, still natural, and still good coverage and a good finish. So all in all, I do give this a really good thumbs up, especially if, you know, if you're trying to go on like that full coverage side. Maybe I'll try and do another video where I can test that, where, you know, I'm really like building upon it and, you know, doing like actual concealer and stuff. Doing a whole full face of makeup today was literally just the foundation and just the blush. You can't really see too much of the blush, but you can still get the pigment a little bit right here, and especially like on the nose too. It's kind of like disappeared a little bit, but I've been wearing masks and stuff all day, so obviously that was gonna go. But yeah, I think, I mean, maybe the lighting's better on this side, but yeah, I give it a thumbs up. I would definitely recommend it to anybody that's really trying to, like, you know, save on that makeup budget that we may or may not have. Like for me, the same thing. Like, it's all about cheap, affordable, but also a good product. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think about the